How I came to Kansas City, I was in a long distance relationship for 2 years. We just decided it was time for me to move here to be together. I didn't have nothing here but, my partner. It never showed up at the airport for me. I stayed at the airport for 3 days. Finally, somebody called the police and they escorted me off the property. I was just on the streets. I got on Indeed and started applying for jobs. Went to interviews on the bus with my luggage. I finally got a job. I slept in the boiler room to be close to my job. I would sneak and take showers in the hotel. I was going to a resource center and I met Alicia. I was not in a good place. I was feeling like I wanted to give up. And Alicia talked to me and referred me to Hillcrest. I got the number and I called every day. I believe the 5th day I called. I got a call back the next day and I had an interview. The day of my interview, maybe 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, I started walking. In Platte City, there's no transportation. The GPS said it was at least 5 hours walking. It starts raining. I think I walked about an hour in the rain. And this guy, he stops and asks me if I need a ride. I'm not too sure about riding with strangers, but I'm trying to make it to my interview and it's raining. So I say yes. Thank God that he was a good man. He brought me to Hillcrest right on time. And my interview is with Tamika Jones. She greets me and we go back into her office. And then I told Tamika about my story and she got me in that day. She seen a hope in me. I was able to start being okay with myself. I was gonna make it.
Welcome. I'm Bill Ferguson, President and CEO of Central Bank of the Midwest. We are honored to be the presenting sponsor for this event. We are here to celebrate Hillcrest's community of stars and have some fun raising money to support the Hillcrest mission. Central Bank is proud to be a part of the community, and we've been a part of it for 118 years. We have over 150 branches throughout our network, and we've achieved the top 100 best banks by Forbes for 12 years in a row. Central Bank is proud of our partnership with Hillcrest. Their commitment to provide a path from homelessness to self-sufficiency aligns perfectly with our own pillars to support affordable housing, financial education, and family sustainability in all the communities we serve. During the event, you will hear stories like Nakia's. These touching stories from the graduates about the challenges they have overcome and the impact that Hillcrest Platte County has had on their lives. Yes, COVID may have prevented us from coming together in one place, but it won't stop us from coming together in one purpose: to help homeless families find their way home. Again, welcome. We have a lot in store for you throughout the event, so let's open our hearts and our wallets and get started.
After getting into the apartment, I about died. It was beautiful, 2-bedroom apartment and it's mine. That night I slept so good. I had sponsors. They were there for me, like the staff and everybody. Christmas time, they came and brought me a tree. I got a laptop because I started school in forensic science. The things that I accomplished at Hillcrest while I was there was I was able to get a car. I got a better job. The hardest part of the program probably would be learning to budget because I didn't do that in my life. It was the first time ever. Even after graduating, I use that now. And I've saved I still have money saved from after paying bills and rent. Hillcrest provided me with life skills class. Going to the life skills class was a healing from the inside out. Learning about loving yourself first, being strong, just what I needed to move on.
When I met her, she was convinced she had no future. She was hopeless. There wasn't a future for her. So to see her grit and determination to get to this point, to me, it's just what it's all about. You know, all of us need some help sometimes, but you have to be wise enough to do the work. Hillcrest gave her the tools and she used them. That's the really cool part about it all, is that the tools were there, the resources were there. She used them, and look what it has done for her. So she's just a picture of why I work with Hillcrest, why I support Hillcrest, is because it turns people's lives around. She has a future. I'm really proud of her.
I graduated from the program and my sponsors were still there for me. I found a house, 2-bedroom house, and my goal is to finish school for my bachelor's and then to my master's, because I want to work in the FBI. It's a lot in my future right now.
Wow, that is why we do what we do. That is why I'm asking you to join me in making a difference in the lives of folks in our community. People like Nakia, good people, hard-working people that life just happened to. Isn't that what we're all experiencing this year? 2020 has happened to many of our neighbors. Many families whose kids go to school with our kids, with our grandkids. Hillcrest Platte County can help. Hillcrest Platte County is a Christian nonprofit that offers supportive services to individuals and families who are homeless or insecurely housed to achieve sustainable independence. We offer a short-term, high accountability program. Our program consists of case management, budget counseling, life skills development, all with the goal of moving the families into a home of their own. We offer this rent-free because we want every dime they earn to go to paying off their debt, to building their savings, and to developing a budget that sustains them into the future. There are a variety of ways that you can help us to fund these programs. You can scroll right below this video to take part in our silent auction. The auction's going to stay open until 9 p.m. Saturday, October 3rd. You can also click on Fund a Need and make a straight donation. While you are gathered together, no matter what size your group, even if it's a group of one, snap a picture, upload it to the Hillcrest Platte County Facebook page. Use the hashtag HPC2020. For every picture that you upload, you'll get an entry into our drawing for a $50 gift card to 54th Street Grill and Bar. Good luck.
Hey, I'm Andrew Dowis, CEO of Pro Athlete. We're an online baseball retailer here in Kansas City, and we've been in business for over 30 years. And we've had a relationship with Hillcrest for 12 of those years, and it's been one of the best relationships we've had. I think the relationship's been so good because we share a lot of the same values. One of the most important values we have in our organization is embrace stewardship, and that aligns with Hillcrest's mission for helping the working homeless. Join me and the rest of the Pro Athlete family tonight by financially contributing to Hillcrest and their great mission.
I'm Sandra Thomas, and this is my husband, James. I'm a CPA and he's an attorney, and we've been involved with Hillcrest since the very beginning. We got involved because we wanted to lead families to self-sufficiency. That was really important to us, and we feel like all the programs were really important and they really improved the community.
Yeah, we really like the idea that it was a hand up and not just a handout. We want to help them become self-sufficient so they can take care of themselves. And That way they can have a meaningful and productive life and have a reason to get out of bed in the morning and go to work and be a positive part of society.
3 years ago, we received a phone call from a social worker at one of the local high schools. She had a student that had nowhere to spend the night that night. She called us to see if he could spend the night in one of our apartments so she could have a little more time to try to find him a program that would serve his needs. That night, we began the Hillcrest Young Adult Program.
We house young adults that are 17 to 23 years old. They come into our program and learn financial literacy skills. They learn about life skills. We help them balance a structured schedule. We also help them with getting their high school diploma, enrolling in college for the first time, and even getting their first vehicle. Most of our young adults come to us from broken homes, foster care, youth services. Giving your support and your money to the young adults is influential and the backbone of this program that we have. We are literally walking beside them to show them the way and get them back on their feet and back into the community as independent young adults.
My name is Lucas. I'm a resident in the Hillcrest Platte County Young Adult Program. I would just like to thank you for all you've done for me and the other young adults, and to let you know your money is going to a very good place. When I was in high school, my parents divorced. My dad hit the road, and my stepmom didn't really want to take care of me anymore. As I sat in my school social worker's office thinking all hope was lost and I would never have a home, she told me about a program called Hillcrest Platte County that helps young adults like me. My life was forever changed. From the moment I started the program, Hillcrest Platte County has been giving me lessons in financial stability, self-care, and humbling me in just the way I needed. I've been here for almost a year now. I do have a plan for when I leave and what steps I need to take beforehand, but I can't help to think just how grateful I am for all the wonderful things that have happened to me, especially for the wonderful people who work in the program, like Deetra Porter, my case manager. I can honestly say, in a way, she is my hero. She is incredibly kind but stern when need be. She has inspired me to go into a similar profession of helping the youth have a step up in life. Our house parent, Theo, a very wise and caring man who has never failed to make me feel better with his perfectly timed Bible quotes. In some ways, I imagine him to be the perfect Christian. He always has been there to talk sense to me when I needed it the most. And Rebecca, our director, she has shown an unfathomable amount of kindness my entire stay. Never before have I had someone believe in my future more than she does, while also showing me the different possible paths I could take in life. I've never been close to my family, never really had a sense of one, but these people give me that. These people are my family. The last person I should thank is you. Because of your money, time, and items you donate to this amazing cause, my life is forever changed. This program has shown me what it's like to truly work hard, what it's like to see myself making progress, and what it's like to make a goal, then achieve it. I will never forget any of the lessons or the kindness that has been given to me here. I will use these experiences to help others' lives that need it in the future. Thank you so much for all you do for me and the community. You are my salvation. Sincerely, Lucas.
If you feel in your heart a calling to help the young adults, scroll down now and click Donate. We are actually at our administrative offices right now, so if you have any questions, feel free to call us from noon until 9 p.m. Our phone number at the office is 816-382-3422. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions.
Hello, my name is Erica Broom, president of Lever One. Lever One has been a proud supporter of Hillcrest Platte County for several years. We are so proud to support the employees and volunteers of Hillcrest Platte County who are making a difference in their community and helping those that need it the most. We are proud to support you again this year.
I'm Evelyn Hanauer, and I represent Shikardi and Bacon, and we are proud to sponsor Hillcrest Platte County. It is a wonderful organization that does so much good for the community, and the results that you see with people who make it through the program, it is phenomenal. Shikardi has been a sponsor of the Gala for many years, and I just feel that an organization like this that does so much to benefit the community is just an amazing program.
Hi, as this year's co-chairs, Dina and I'd like to welcome you. We are very passionate about this organization and their mission.
And your continued contributions and the diligence of the Hillcrest Platte County Board will lay a foundation so that we can weather this pandemic and continue their important ministry and mission.
I'm Melissa Moran. I'm the owner of Senior Helpers. We provide independence to seniors and the disabled across the Northland. Like Hillcrest, we understand the importance of a home, a place to belong. And I've been very honored that 3 of my employees have gone through the program at some level.
Hi, I'm Dina James, and I'm one of the owners of Cal James Forge Insurance. My husband sits on Hillcrest Board. For me personally and for our agency corporately, servant leadership is just in one of our values. We really do believe in service above self. And in that manner, Hillcrest changes lives. They move people out of dependency to self-sufficiency. They teach them how to budget, and they wrap it all spiritually. And for me, that's just a real win.
I'm Margie Langdon, the owner of North Star Realty. I'm located in the Northland, and I enjoy helping families find the perfect home for them. And I love supporting Hillcrest in helping families find a home and being able to get back on their feet and establish a new life in a positive direction. And I'm just so proud to be a part of this organization and helping people in our community.
You can join our generous sponsors, many of whom have been highlighted on this video, and many others who have stepped up in these unprecedented times to fill in the gaps. You can also click on Fund a Need and make a straight donation. That entire donation will go directly into funding our programs.
Your donation of $50 provides a resident a bus pass and accessibility to family sustainable jobs beyond the walking distance.
$100 allows 2 residents to take a high school equivalency exam, which on average increases their pay by $200 a week.
$250 provides a month of meat for the on-site food pantry to feed our hungry families.
$500 provides a bunk bed so that each kiddo has their own bed to sleep in when we serve large families.
$1,000 supports continuing education through scholarship for our young adults.
$2,500 is used as incentive for young adults to save for a reliable vehicle by providing matching funds.
$5,000 finances the expenses for one apartment for 1 year, which will house up to 4 families.
I encourage you to join Central Bank of the Midwest and pledge $10,000. That will help 8 young adults with safe shelter for up to 6 months.
My journey to success and where I am today began with Hillcrest in 2011. Prior to living at Hillcrest, I had been bouncing back and forth, sleeping on friends' couches, to ultimately living in a storage shed. I had no home, transportation, food, and very little clothing. I also did not have a support system or any positive influences in my life. In addition to being homeless, the relationships I had with my children was becoming estranged. All of my hardships were a result of poor financial decisions and lack of direction in my life. I had truly hit rock bottom. The biggest turning point for me and my children, and the one that I'm most thankful for to this day, when I began the Hillcrest program. This program taught me simple life skills and provided the tools and resources that I desperately needed to succeed. A few weeks after starting the Hillcrest program, I was laid off from my job. However, the following week I was offered a job by one of the church sponsor members. I was honored to work with DG Electric, and I worked there for 6 years learning the electrical trade. Upon completion of the Hillcrest program, I continued my employment with DG Electric until 2017, when I decided to start my own electrical business. Today, I own and operate a successful electric company, Herring Electric LLC. With a fleet of 4 vehicles and 5 employees, I operate my business less than 1 mile from the transitional apartment I graduated from. This is also where my home is, which is the first home I had ever had on my own. So not only did I learn a trade as a result of my experience with Hillcrest, but 5 years later I still reside in the same home that I acquired after graduating from the program and now run my business from. My children also remain in the same school district as my Hillcrest transitional apartment. My daughter recently graduated from Park Hill South High School, and my son will graduate in 2 years. I cannot express how much of an impact Hillcrest has had on my life and the impact it has continued to have on me years later. I drive by my old apartment multiple times a day, and every day I am reminded that this program and its sponsors helped me pave the way for my life today. It has also set the tone for how I run my business and treat my employees and customers. I enjoy giving back to my employees and helping people in the same way the program helped me. I find myself taking chances and believing in others just as someone once did with me. Whether it is helping out a customer who is tight on money or an employee who is in need. I take great satisfaction in giving back and helping those around me. I would not be where I am today if people had not taken a chance on me. This program gave me the tools and confidence I needed to take control of my life. I wake up each day humble and thankful to God for leading me to Hillcrest. Thank you to each and every one of you that continue to give a hand up.
And that is our goal. Long-term stability. Moving families off of welfare into providing for themselves, being tax-paying employees or business owners. The impact that Cody has made on this community by being a business owner began because of the impact Hillcrest Platte County had on Cody. Wouldn't you agree that a donation today would give you a great return on your investment? Thank you. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our silent auction donors. Thank you to our volunteers. And thank you. We're trying to level the playing field. For most of my life, there's a Bible verse that has guided me. It's Luke 12:48. To whom much is given, much is expected. And I truly believe that we are blessed so that we can be a blessing. Do you feel called to be a blessing today? Scroll down and click donate. Thank you.